Today's video is to show you a short demonstration on structures and hopefully explain how they work without confusing you even more. And I also wanted to elaborate more on the text editor that I stumbled across called Vim. So I'm going to open up this example program that I made in the future, or in the past. Okay, so one thing you'll notice immediately about Vim, if you haven't watched the other video I posted, is that it has syntax highlighting, which is very nice for programming. And it also has a lovely feature if you are typing. I'll try to declare something here. If you type I, you can insert text, and I'm going to try to type int. And if I hit Control N, it will bring up an autocomplete list. You can see it has include and it also has int, which is not perfect, but it is useful for remembering certain things. So there was an int. I don't really want to declare it there, but that's just an example of how the autocomplete works in Vim, is hitting Control N. Okay, so to explain this, I have my main function, and I also have a structure. So in this main function, I have declared a variable, of the type my structure, which is this. Your structure, if I can explain it in 3 words, means a custom data type. It's really a mix of different data types. You can put as many, I'm not sure how many you can put in here, but you can put a lot. And it doesn't really have to be 3. It could be any type of data types you would like. You can put them in your structure. And you make structure variables. When a variable is declared in a structure, such as this one, int var, it is referred to as a field. And the only difference is that a field is a variable in a structure. So we have this new structure that we can play around with. This exists in a program. This is in your computer's RAM, your memory. And I'm going to pass this as a parameter to this function called myFunction, which is right here. So we look down here, we can see that that's the data type that our parameter is supposed to be, the same structure type. And we have renamed it for the scope of this function strvar. You can also see that when I type strvar, I use something called the dot operator. The dot operator lets you access that structure's fields for this particular instance of the structure. That doesn't change it permanently, like it doesn't write it to your program. It's just another variable, just like you've been using all through the semester and probably in previous programming classes. And you can see I'm just assigning that as 3 because dot var first this, which is an integer. So it needs to be 3, 2, 1, 0, something. It needs to be an integer. And then I'm just printing it out. And then I'm writing to another field called another, which you can see is a double data type. And I'm printing that out as well. So if I want to, I'm already in insert mode. I want to go down here, and I type strvar, and I reference the character n, which is here. I can do that with the dot operator, and I can assign that as a character. And we're just going to say a. And then I do cout and strvar, and I'll print out what the instance of that is. And then I do endline. And then you can see I am returning this variable that I've been playing with here. So if I go up here, this call to this function now takes on this value. So I could, if I wanted to, in other programs I've done this, you could make a new structure type, like my str not a new structure, but a new structure variable of the same type, if that makes sense. And you can name it like new type. Make sure it's not a reserved word. And you could assign new type as the returned value of this function, which will be, it'll have the var variable of this one would be 3 point, and so on. And I can then reference it again from here. So before I do that, I'm going to run it and show you that this works, and then I'll reference this one and show you how to do that. So I want to exit insert mode from here, so I'm just going to hit escape, and then I'm going to hit colon, and I'm going to write W for write, and then Q to quit. Now I'm back in my console, and if I hit the up arrow key, I can go back to this to compile it. Inbound. Oh, that wasn't a character. Crap. Alright. Oh, what's a character? Just A? What's a character? I'm going to ignore that. Like, James, you don't know what a character is? Nope, I don't care. But I do care about structures and teaching them to you. I'm going to write, and I'm going to quit again. I'm going to compile it. Compile's fine. And I'm going to run the results. 3 and 5.5. Awesome. So you can see that that worked perfectly. Now I'm going to return here, and hopefully I can get this done in under a minute. Type I to insert, and space over, and now I can type new. We'll just do cout, direction of the data, new type, dot, var. And then I'm going to press escape, and I'm going to write, and I'm going to quit by typing WQ, and then I'm going to compile it again. Compile's fine. Dot results. You can see it printed out 3. Thank you for your views and your watching, and if you have any comments, you know where to put them in YouTube, and I hope this helped you. At least, I hope I didn't do it for no reason. Okay, stay tuned for future videos.